Hello, and welcome to another heroic how-to guide by Sprudelm. This episode, we're looking at Lockmaw and Augh from the Lost City of Tol'Vir. The first ability Lockmaw does is called Scent of Blood, which he will cast on a random person, usually not the tank. This attracts 4 non-elite crocodiles to come in and attack that person. These must be killed. It usually helps if you have more than one DPS working on them. His next ability is called Vicious Poison, which he will cast on a single person, but it is capable of hitting multiple people should there be more targets near the original. His third ability is called Dust Flail. Dust Flail hits all targets directly behind him, stunning them in place and dealing a large amount of damage. DPS should avoid DPSing from directly behind Lockmaw for this reason. Now you will also notice that Augh, who you encountered for a short amount of time before engaging Lockmaw, will randomly run in to the fight. He does 2 types of entrances. The first, he will ride in on a crocodile, trying to charge somebody. He usually misses though if they just simply sidestep a yard or 2. He gets angry and then runs off. The smoke you see him casting really doesn't do anything. The other ability he will do is he will run in Whirlwind. This Whirlwind must be avoided. He does move fairly slow while he's doing it, so it should not be an issue. At around 25%, Lockmaw enrages. The tank should blow a cooldown to help the healer adjust with this enrage, as there will still be crocodiles and Augh to deal with. The abilities of Lockmaw don't do any more damage while he's enraged, but his auto attacks do deal considerable more damage, which is why the tank should blow the cooldown. When Lockmaw goes down, any remaining crocolisks despawn. The entire group should make their way towards the stairs that you entered on. This is because Augh appears now. You want to give your healer and any other caster DPS the ability to regen some mana by drinking, as you are now out of combat. Augh will sit here monologuing about how smart he is about stealing the loot already. You will have to kill Augh if you want loot from this boss fight. Lockmaw does not drop it. Once your healer is ready, you may then engage Augh. He has 2 of the abilities he had in the previous fight, Smoke Bomb and Whirlwind. He enrages as he is very upset that you are now trying to steal his hard-earned loot. His enrage though really only makes him hit like a normal boss. During the Whirlwind, however, DPS and healers should run away to avoid being cut down. The tank can throw a taunt on Augh to bring him back your direction and put a bigger buffer zone between the DPS and Augh. He will also throw out a poison, which can be dispelled, but doesn't deal as much damage as the Vicious Poison from Lockmaw. The tank should have no issues with standing in the Whirlwind if Augh chooses to follow the tank. He also picks up one of the abilities from the earlier Pygmy Trash, Flame Breath. This Flame Breath disorients the tank. It is a magic effect and can be dispelled, but it only lasts 3 seconds. While the tank is disoriented though, Augh will choose to chase someone else, unlike with the Smoke Bomb, where he will just stun the tank in place. Once you have mastered these abilities, this fight should be fairly simple.